Are you looking for some ideas for some quick and easy baby gifts? Join us. Welcome to Watch and Learn. I'm Christina Whitney and
I'm Kim Sandberg.
And today we're going to share some different ways that you can make baby quilts and how to really make them special.
Exactly.
Okay, it's going to be show and tell today.
Yes, it is, absolutely. And we want to start with the quilt that started it all. So Christina, show us your baby quilt here.
Let's see, which way does it go? Okay.
And I think this was the inspiration for this because we all have that special quilt from when we were kids.
And they all have their unique smells.
Yes. So this is one. So who made this quilt for you, Christina?
So my grandma made this for me, and she actually made it for all of the grandkids with our name written in the quilt. So she really personalized it. And this one's got a lot of love in it, like from the dog. So it's seen some better days, but
so we've got some great ideas here to help you make that kind of a quilt for the special kids in your life, right?
Yeah. So let's talk about like the special kids in our lives. So sometimes we get invited to baby showers, and we just need something quick.
Yep.
Nothing super spectacular.
Yep.
Other times we might be having our first grandkid and we need to make, like Denise, make at least 8 baby quilts.
You mean like you too?
I haven't gotten to 8 yet.
It's okay, you got a few more months.
Yes, that is an announcement. I am going to be a first-time grandmother in a couple months. So I'm really excited, and you'll see some of the work that I've done so far.
Yes.
But yeah, so we'll talk about some that are quick and easy, and then also share some techniques on how you can personalize them so that, you know, however many years old I am, I still have my baby quilt. And you've got yours at home somewhere too. Just finding it
I
sometimes.
I couldn't find it. My daughter has been using it, and she's a senior in high school, and she still loves her blankies. So yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so let's start basic.
Okay.
Charm packs.
Quilt number one. Idea number one is just getting a cute charm pack and making a quilt out of it, right, Christina?
Yeah, so this was one, like all of the fabrics came together. I didn't have to even think about matching fabrics. They were all cut to the same size. I just had to sew them together. So it was really quick and easy. And then I did an edge-to-edge design over the top. And on the back, I did some minky so that it stays nice and comfy. And don't mind this sleeve right here. It's been hanging up in our gallery. So yeah, so this is one of those ones that's maybe for a little bit more snuggling, not necessarily as personalized. So,
but a very fun quilt.
Yes,
all right.
And of course it's blue and yellow. So it's personalized for me.
Personalized for you because you love those colors.
Yes.
Okay, idea number 2 is to do a strip quilt, right?
Yes, so Kim, you made this one using a jelly roll.
Yep, this is a jelly roll race quilt.
Excellent. And this is fantastic. It's got all of the colors together, and it also allows you some space to do some free motion quilting or even Pro Stitcher to practice in each one of those little sections. So that one is fabulous.
And pieced entirely on the long arm,
Yes.
which makes it really fun. This was all, it was pieced and quilted at the same time, really quick and easy.
Yeah. So about how much time do you think you put into that one?
This was a 2-hour quilt. We actually did it during a real jelly roll race here at work, and I timed myself. This was a 2-hour quilt.
Yeah. So a quick and easy for that last minute baby shower. You got to get it done.
Yeah.
So fabulous.
Very fun.
Okay.
There's some other ideas for strip quilts we've got here too. So here's another one.
So this is the same concept. This is pieced completely on the long arm. This and the one behind me as well are both done using just scraps. So whenever you finish a quilt and you trim off the edges of the quilt, you always have some leftover fabric. And those are great to use to make these strip quilts. And again, this one, I used each section and I played with a different design using different rulers. So it's not only using up your stash, but it's also a great way to give you some practice space. Because, you know, if you're practicing and you do one strip and you don't like that design, it's not the entire quilt. So that's my reasoning behind that.
I love it. I love it. I think that's great.
Okay, Kim, this
Next
one's yours.
idea. So this is actually my daughter's baby quilt. And you can see it's gotten a lot of love on it. We have another one. But this one is a fun idea that's quick and easy. It's just one big block. So I took a classic block and I just made it really big, pieced it, quilted it, and it has been very loved over the years. This used to be a really bright, vibrant pink. It's been bleached a few times. It held up really well though. So
Yeah.
that's
And what do
another
you
fun
have
idea.
for the backing on that one?
This one has Minky on the back.
Yeah.
And this is a fairly simple quilting. This was actually made before I had my Longarm. So this one was quilted on my domestic machine. I know there's like interesting stuff stuck all over it. Pulled it out of my daughter's closet last night.
No,
So
I love it. So you could take any block design
and just make it bigger.
Make it bigger.
Yep,
Novel.
exactly. And easy.
I
All
love-
right.
Okay, this is another project that you can do on your long arm using your scraps. It's the crazy Scrappy technique, and we've got videos. And I didn't mention that for each of these techniques, or most of the techniques, we are going to put links to other videos that we've done showing how to do that technique. So if you've got questions on specific ones, you can leave a comment, and you can also refer back to those other videos. So this is a crazy Scrappy. Fun, 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 easy to do. You can knock one of these out really quickly.
Use up all those scraps.
All those scraps.
All right, next quilt. So we've actually got two quilts that are very similar here. So tell us about these ones, Christina.
Okay, so these were an educator challenge, and they were panels that were created, and then the educators just did the quilting on the panels.
Yep.
And,
So there's the first one.
and I apologize to
second
the
one.
quilters because I don't see labels on them.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure who did which one. I believe Kelly Ashton might have done one of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Anyway, if you are watching and you did the stitching on this one, let us know.
Let us know.
Okay.
But these are actually even antique panels. You can find really fun panels and just make a quick and easy quilt, basically just quilting it.
Yep.
Okay.
Going along with that panel theme, this one is a panel as well, but it was a really long, skinny panel. And so I went back and I added some extra fabric to make it a little bit wider, and then a border all the way around to bring it all together. And this one, I personalized it a little bit because my husband's in construction, and my daughter and her husband wanted some kind of a construction quilt. And I even digitized the background design to have a bunch of different trucks, so you can kind of see those on the back. But I didn't want it super dense, so it's a very open truck theme. Like here's an upside down dump truck, and I don't know all of the different terms. Steamroller maybe, I don't know. Anyway. So,
Really, really fun.
yeah.
Way to use that really cute panel that you found. Okay, this next one, here, I'm gonna hand that to you.
Thank you.
This is such a fun quilt that you made, and you've very much personalized this one. So tell us the story behind this one.
I did. This is my favorite quilt right now. So this one, for those that don't already know, I grew up in Alaska. My favorite animal is a moose. But then my oldest daughter, she recently moved up to Alaska, and her favorite animal is a moose, and she happens to be the one that is pregnant right now. And so I had to make her a moose quilt. So this is one where I used applique, and I appliqued the moose on. So that's something that you can do on any kind of quilt. I even picked the color scheme because that was the Alaska cabin colors, so it went along with it. But then I was also able to digitize some of the wording on here and put a little saying on the quilt, make the moose out of life. So that will be for my first grandbaby. I don't care if it's a boy or girl.
It's such a cute quilt. Okay, now this one is a little bit of a quicker, faster, easier quilt.
Yes, I did fail to mention that moose applique is from Shiny Happy World.
Right.
So if anybody is looking for that applique. Okay, this is another one of those super easy stitch outs. Just a piece of solid flannel on the front and the back, and then I couched using Pro Stitcher a softball theme, or a baseball, whichever one you want to call it. So you could pick a design that kind of goes with whatever that person likes and stitch that out, and that's a way to personalize it.
Yep, and super fast, and no piecing involved.
No piecing.
All right, well, I think, is that our last one?
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yep.
So not only quick and easy quilts, a quick video to go with it.
Yes. But again, like we mentioned, there are other videos that walk through each of the different techniques. So look in the comments section or in the description actually for links to those other videos.
Exactly.
So. Okay, well that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned to see if your quilt is going to be shown at the end of the video. Have fun quilting.